Da-da-da-da-da-da. Do I trust them? Probably not. I think that y'all probably fried. I think that my brain is fried. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Do not turn my volume down. Do not bring your friends around. Only few I'm holding down.
Welcome to the playthrough. It is your boy, the Coops, the Loops. Right now we have our Pokemon trainer, the guy who knows, you know, how to treat him right, okay? The Pokemon Chad of them all. If you played Black and White, the last greatest Pokemon, you know who this is. I'll go ahead and leave it ambiguous like I usually do the first couple episodes we got him. But that is for another explanation. I'll do, I actually haven't recorded Monster Battle Road in a little bit. I'm starving myself of that, but it'll really fit for that one because of the whole nature of the thing. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. It is another time for the wonderful MSQ of Dragon Quest, and today we are going to complete a lot more of the main story, 4.4. This is our 4.4 time where we are taking a short detour. If you missed the last episode or you're just catching up, basically everyone in the past Puku Land has lost their souls. So right now we're on a quest to figure out how to make them happy again by going to the present and basically capturing that essence of Puku that they've lost. And to start that off, I believe right here, the Plains of No Name, let's go to our guide here. We're gonna meet our boy Faraz and get this little leaf so that, what's his face, Sheeny can craft a little memory cube. Basically like a little picture recorder so we can record things to get the funnies, because you need them to see the funnies, okay? You need them to see the funny bunnies. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. You're doing well. Like I said, this one is gonna be a lot of that MSQ, and I do love this story. I love the story, but I gotta give some complaints here. I'm sorry, Square, but you know you can't make perfect games all the time. I don't think anybody can, and I think if you're on that tip where you're just like, this game is so amazing and I'm gonna praise it all day and slob and schnob, then it just comes off as weird, right? So I do have some complaints about this version, and to aid that, I'm gonna be using this playthrough to actually help you alleviate some of the stress of this annoying ass section. So essentially, just like last time, there are a lot of sections where you have to type into chat this time. And to make things a little bit easier, I think I did it on the last description, and I'll do that again here. I'm gonna put the keywords or the key phrases in Japanese that you need to use in the description so that you can input them directly into your frequent phrases, and you don't need to worry about doing all the crazy guide things and all that bullshit, okay? So is this the right area? I actually think it is. There's supposed to be a cutscene that plays, but I don't know if this is the right scene. Oh, yeah. We're good. So let's get this flower. This butterfly flower. What's up, Faraz? You're a little late, by guy, but it's fine. Baby! Is that what we came here for? Yes, it is. It actually legitimately looks alive. That's kind of crazy. This has to be the butterfly flower. With this flower, my lord will finally... You may not believe it, but my Lord Padre was a truly pure heart. Before he was controlled by the time-seer box, he had bright, gentle eyes. Somewhat like yours, baby. Are you coming on to me, bag? Come on, man. We got a job to do. I can't... Oh... That was... Yes. It's when I was your age. Ooh, flashback. Let's go. Being born into a family of squire who served royalty for generations, I had always thought that I would serve Padre from childhood and continue to do so for the rest of my life. But then one day... My lord, what do you mean you were leaving me in my duties? If I have upset you in some way, then I shall apologize immediately. Please, I beg you to reconsider. You did nothing wrong. I just don't need a squire. That's all. It's not just me. Serve the royal family for generations. To lay down one's life for the sake of the Lord. That is no way for a squire to live. I am human, and you are human. Therefore, we are the same. We should live for ourselves, and as we so choose. I have already spoken to your father about this. For us, you and your family are now free from this day forward. With the best sword and arm in the kingdom, I am certain that you will become a great soldier or adventurer. Live your life as you wish. Wrong for us. Padre, if that is the case, then I will serve you of my own free will. What is that? I was drawn to your spirit. I want to serve you not out of a squire's obligation, but as an individual. From now on, I can live as I wish. Is that not what you said? You are quite a handful. Then do as you please until you change your mind. Understood, my lord. If you really are that child who traveled 5,000 years through time from the ancient Ethan kingdom and grew up in this time, I am sure that Lady Marone and Lord Padre would be very pleased. But if you really are, then you and he, father and child, you mustn't be forced to kill one another. I'm sorry. I've said too much. We should take this butterfly back to Sheeny in the village. Yay, butterfly flower. Nice. I need some time alone to think. I'll go ahead to Ethan. See you there. Alright, so we'll let him think about that. And for this episode, I'll have some things to think about, of course. I think we're gonna name this the 3 friendship types, or like friends of virtue, or something like that, because that first little cutscene just sparked something in me that I've kind of been thinking about, that I've kind of been pondering over, and I think I understand a little bit more about why people feel so lonely. So we'll get into this right here. Essentially, I think, in my eyes, that there are 3 distinct friendship types. And of course, just like many music genres, many games and whatnot, movies, yada yada yada, there's crossover between them, but essentially, when it comes to friends, you really only have them of virtue, utility, or pleasure, right? And of course, what sparked that in me from that last cutscene was Faraz, and of course his relationship with his lord that started as utility, but then became a virtuous thing because, you know, he just let him free. And he's like, you know, you can be here if you want, but, you know, it doesn't matter to me. And then it suddenly became, like, I want to be here, you know, but we're here because we just like each other, because we respect each other. And that's a virtuous friendship. A virtuous relationship. We'll get back into that after this cutscene, but that's where we're going today. So this is a butterfly flower. I've never seen one in person before, but how beautiful it is. Thank you both for achieving this for me. I'll get started on creating the butterfly charm. I really hope this will help Uncle Padre get back to normal. By the way, baby, you traveled back in time to a new era, right? What happened while you were there? If you're having trouble, is there anything we can do to help? You know, you can always talk to me about anything. Yes, actually, we are in trouble. Thank you for bringing us back to what we actually need to do. A future like that? To think that even the cheerful Pukalinko could lose their emotions, I can't believe it! Can't believe you've done this, Charlie. If their emotions restored, I wonder if this butterfly charm might be able to help them too. That's what I'm saying, man. Well, that would be difficult. I assume the Dark Swordsman is under the influence of mind control. But from what I heard, the future Pelucans have been raised that way for generations. The butterfly charm would probably have no effect on their emotions whatsoever. I see. And I thought it was a pretty good idea, too. Sir Sheeny, When will this butterfly charm be completed? Well, it's quite an ancient art, so I'm not really sure how long it will take. But you can't afford to stay here and wait for it. Baby, I'll try to have it sent to Magistress as soon as it's done. It's so frustrating. While I'm stuck here doing this, my lord is... Oh, there's our favorite guy. Our favorite sage. He's got his lunch. He always reminds me to eat. I love him. What's up, Hollow? Shooty, Marinade. Oh, and look, baby's here too. Rose told me that you returned your weight, so I came running all the way from the mistress. Did you get to see the prophet in the Age of Times? What a bunch of beast! Tell old Hollow about it. I got you, bro. Hannah being nice, taking the trash away. So you really traveled to the future. And what's done to your jolly Lord Polycabus? Cannot believe it. They ended up that way from years and years of conditioning, not mind control. To be honest, I don't think there's any way to... Oh, it's a pity you cannot figure it out on your own, shitty my boy. If you know of a way to help, then please tell us. All living things have something called instinct, you see? Newborn chicks don't know how to fly, but soon they'll be flapping their wings in the sky. The weak little kitten will eventually hunt mice. It's true. Those kitties are so cute, but they're monsters of the hunt. And for Pelicos, the jolly little folks who just can't help but laugh, their instinct. It's funny. That's where my treasured memory crystals come in. If you could record the antics and the pratfalls of the current Pelicos and show them to the ones in the future, then maybe, just maybe, they'll reawaken their instinct and get their emotions back. Great idea, Hollow. We should definitely give it a try, right, baby? Oh, let's do it. I'll take that. I know you just pulled that crystal out of your ass, but that's fine. We'll clean it off. There's a comedian named Tom Foolery, who I've always admired. I want you to record his act in that memory crystal. They call him Tom Foolery at the lodgeries. He uses a different name when he's not on stage, so you need to find someone who fits his description. Right now, he's probably holed up at Peepy's Inn in the eastern Ophir region. If you think you spotted him, just say false tale. That is the Japanese text. I'll put that in the description. In nearby chat, and he should respond immediately. It's up to you to save the world of the future. Baby, good luck. As soon as the butterfly charm is completed, I will deliver it to Magistress myself. Until then, please take care of yourself. All right. Let's shake a leg, guys. We got work to do. Okay, so as I was saying here, essentially the relationships we form in life, usually, and this is not, you know, to berate anyone or say, oh God, we're all terrible and just using each other, but because of how hard, you know, life is seemingly is, you know, to live in pleasure, we usually just go to friends for that, you know, because there's no real like pleasurable things that aren't super costly that we can get into. Essentially. And this is the guy right here. I think it shows on your map too. No, it's just a circle. All right, but it is this guy. It is this guy, and you have to go to him. I think it's my number 7 here, and we do. Oh, still. Okay. I'm that guy. You don't need to know who I am. Okay, just get on stage, buddy. The future. Okay. Reflected on the arrogance to win the grand prize. I've got my stage name and identity to practice gorilla and Hereditary. Okay. Okay, so I thought until just now, making emotionless creatures laugh. What do you want me to do? Oh, we have to go to the god and pray for the performance's success. Okay, that makes sense. And we have to do the Puluko's greeting to do that. Okay. And this is where it gets a little annoying. So if you didn't have the Puku as your first starting town, you definitely don't have this emote, but it's an unrequired quest until this very point in the game. And to do this quest, guess what? Yes, my friend, you need another thing in nearby chat. And once again, it is in the description. So I'd say this one and the last, you know, the one from the last episode. You just put them all in at the same time, because if you're somebody who does it the nearby chat thing, you're gonna have to like close the game, then open the game, then close the game, then open the game, over in a span of like 30 minutes of gameplay. So unless you're somebody who's cool with doing things other than main story all the time, you know, kind of jumping around and being like, okay, I logged on to do main story, but I can't now because of the stupid fucking quest, so do something else. It can get really frustrating. It can. And that's kind of what happened to me. I stop at a lot of points in this game, and then I just get distracted by all the side quests and whatnot. So that's what makes me take the storyline a lot at a more average, slow, casual pace. But yeah, if you want this to go pretty smoothly, I got the words in there for you. I might put all 3 words in the last episode just so you'll be ready, and I might put all 3 words in this episode as well, because this is the main things that you need. I'm already doing this quest. Do I already have it in my records? Is that crazy? That's pretty crazy if I already have it. I don't know what's happening here. Did I click the wrong thing? What is he doing? Explanation guy. Oh, okay. So I need to set myself to a beginner. This is what happens when you don't read the text and you're yapping on like a crazy person. Okay. So, oh, wrong one. Communication. Beginner. As you all know I am. All right, explanation guy. Give me the quest. Thank you. Okay, so now he's showing us how to do the status icon. You can choose playing solo. You can go novice status. And then he wants to tell us how to do emotes as well. So you got to do an emote on him. And I don't know if I explained this yet or not, but how you do emotes, you just hold the B button. And then over here, you get your emote list. We'll just do we'll do slime signal. All right, we got that. And so now is where we have the chat function coming in. Gonna play a little bit of a hide and seek. We know how to use the map. And then when we find her, we have to type in "I found you." Now I don't know why they don't have the Japanese text as well in this little thing, but you do have to type it in Japanese. It's probably just because this was before they were translating that part in the story. This is like I said, one of the first quests that you do in the game. So translation team probably didn't worry about putting the Japanese text in for this one specifically. It's not too crazy. It's not too crazy of a thing here. It is right here, my guys, over on my page 6 at the bottom. And I forget where she is. We have to use the map. There it is. Yeah, you're behind this house, I believe. Oh, found you! What does it say? Me, su, something ta? Something ta. Mitsura ta. Okay. Now she's telling us things, and we go back and we complete the quest. And then we have the greeting, in which I think we have to go back and talk to Tom Foolery, or we go pray to the god. We go directly to, like, the rock, which we've been to before, doing the last quest of the Gaiden over for the Pukus. You go back over to that rock, just like we did to burn the book, or to purify the book, excuse me. You go over there to pray to the gods. It's like the holy. Oh, that's a chair there. I didn't even realize that. It's like the holy prayer rock of the Pukus or something like that. Okay. So we got the emote greeting. Oh. Excuse me, guys. It is super cold, so I'm trying to mute whenever I do the nasty sniffles thing, because it's happening. It's certainly happening. But it's just a factor of the times, baby. Factor of the times, baby. It's a cold ass world. I hope you guys are staying safe though. I got cozy playthroughs all day. We do upload twice a day, so if you don't like the twice a day, you can get the fuck out. 2 videos, 2 shorts. I love this game, so I try not to flood you guys with it, but I mean, I definitely do be playing that much. I definitely do be. Doobie like my shoobie. Alright, where's this greeting? Where the fuck is this greeting? There it is. I probably should have showed you the emote, but I'll just do it right now. Okay, I'll just. Nice greeting. I've got your heart. Of course, it's Libertad. Okay, so now we go and we watch the performance. So I'll actually show you what the greeting looks like. So I kind of skip past that. Oh, you get an amulet. Oh, hello. I will take it. The prayer has been answered. Okay, so let me show you the greeting. Ooh, yeah. So, yeah. It's a good one. It's a good one. You get the back. Oh, yeah. All right. So there we go. Now we got to go to Orphea. Do that. But see, that's the thing, man. I feel like, most friendships nowadays are like they have to be at first based around pleasure. Like they have to be. Just because life in itself, the pleasure derived from it has all been sucked out haphazardly and somehow incognitally. You know, like people don't realize that the system has eradicated all easy forms of access to, you know, the good shit. Besides the people are the best, like easy, you know, fun times that you can have in life. Honestly. You know, all the rest of the shit, it costs money. It's a subscription service. You can only rent it. You know, it goes away soon. It's cheaply made. You know, it's a subscription service. I don't know if I think I already said that. But, you know, it's so many factors that come in to make this bullshit. And because of that, you know, a lot of us don't really have that, like, I'm just there for you kind of friendship, you know? It's never really forced upon us because life is so easy. You realize how many people have food and shelter that did not have food and shelter in a different generation, man? It's crazy. And that's really all you need. Truth be told. Anyways, thank you all for gathering here. I am Regulus, the next king of the Gastrus. I'm gonna give him a rambunctious announcer voice for this one section. I know I gave him the silent voice, but I'd like to imagine that when he gets on stage, he's just like, ooh, you know, because it's like in their souls, you know what I'm saying? So he gets like this shh. He gets like the shh. All right, so the eerie cocoon and strange beasts have been disrupting all of Astoltia have made their appearance here in Pokeland. Everyone's like, oh no, they're gonna kill us, our children. My sandwich, I haven't eaten it yet. I think I left the oven on. But don't worry, I've already predicted how Astoltia will be saved. Legal performers from all over the world are here to perform their powerful arts. Oh, what? Hey, I'm just here to watch, baby. Oh, yeah, that's what he's saying. And if baby here records all the miracles, then this world can't be saved. Ladies and gentlemen that have gathered here today, I hope you enjoy this absolute gem of a performance. He's so cute. They so cute. All right, let's sit back and enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, children of Pokeland and Pokelippos of the future! Today we're going to show you how fun the merry Pokelippos of this time are! Hell yeah, baby. Take some screenshots here for the thumbnails. Oh, Grandpa kind of got that thing going on, man. Oh Lord, the sex appeal. Jesus. Great balls of fire. And I'm not directly against friends of pleasure or, you know, friends of utility. I feel like in reality we really need all types. We really do. But what they've done in regard to making life so easy that you truly don't need the virtue is that now we really do need the virtue, not for just like, oh my gosh, I need support or whatever, you know, like I need some money, or I need some, you just need some, you know, somebody's there for you, to listen to your problems, to understand you, to be like, hey, you're wrong and you're stupid without, you know, outwardly rejecting you and throwing you out of the group. You need that shit. And there's a distinct lack. And now, today's special guest. Let's have him make his grand entrance. Grandiose, if you will. The legendary comedian himself, Tom. Yo, the aura on this walk. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, he's a Chad. You know, if Giga Slash had a creator, he would be the one. He like, honestly, when he moves his arm to like pick up his shirt in the morning, that's a Giga Slash. You know what I'm saying? He picks up his spoon to eat his cereal. It's Giga Slash. You know, opens the door really wide. Giga Slash. He has to clearly like distinctly stop himself when he's shaking his thing. You know, after he pisses, so that he just. I can't even get the joke out so that he doesn't like he doesn't electrify the toilet. Anyways, it's been a long time since I've been on a big stage. I was so nervous. You did not look nervous. I'm gonna be real, you looked hot as fuck. You didn't look nervous, but I'll believe you. As expected from a legendary comedian like Tom Foolery, I haven't laughed so hard in such a long time. It was a lot of fun, right, Your Majesty? It was. Yes, you have shown us the best of the best. We very much appreciate your cooperation. So, baby, did the recording of Memory Crystal turn out all right? Yes, it did, and that's why they didn't show us a lot of the act. So we're gonna see it in the future with all the Pukulins. All right, great. Now, please go deliver to the residents of Alwyn. Pukulas is waiting. Foolery is here. It's just performed the act of a lifetime. You better just make sure this job's a big success. All right. I'll see you later, Tom. And we're all leaving. Okay. But yeah, that's the tragedy of today's life. And I feel like it's not just the fact that life is too easy. There's multiple factors to the lack of virtuous friends. And I think another huge factor to our lack of virtuous friends is that nobody wants to be themselves anymore. You know, you guys realize that I really am very, very free and open to you, especially on this MSQ podcast and on all of our episodes and stuff about what I want to talk about. But I just noticed a lot of people really aren't like that, even in IRL, in real life and stuff. And I try to be like that too. But, you know, it's hard. It's hard to uphold, you know, that pure energy when a lot of people are attacking you just for, I don't know, just goofing around and being yourself, just because people are fearful of what that energy contains, you know, what it tells them about what they haven't been doing about their lives, and what it tells them about how far they're able to go, you know, with their own souls. And so I'd say I really, really treasure this, but it's not like I'm perfect. You know, I really have to wait until everybody in the house is gone. I have to wait until, you know, it's nighttime to record these, or until I feel, you know, I don't know, safe and secure in my own aura. You know, I can't just hop on the mic and do this at any time. I really have to be in a mood to do it. And because of that, I try to stave myself off from the game a little bit, because I don't really want to ever be in a situation where it's just like, I don't want to play this because I've played it too much. And I realize when, you know, the huge energy, the amp, you know, the motivation to play this game can be used and geared towards something else, right? But yeah, I feel like people don't want to be honest with themselves. They don't want to be like free and open and just have fun, man. Like, that's the reason why I go outside every day, because I see people like this, and I go outside and I act like Tom Foolery and I have fun with myself, because honestly, that is the only person willing to do it. And besides you guys, it's crazy that we actually almost have like 120 something, whatever the fuck, people here to watch me do this stupid shit, because I don't know when I'm uploading this, and we're getting like a subscriber like every day. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for allowing me to do this here, and possibly, just maybe, even liking it, and even starting to be yourselves a little bit more, because I feel like that's the main way you do it, to truly be a leader. It's to convince people that it's okay to let go. Your Koopa is here to save you. On that bounce back. I did not get these first couple of things. He's just 6-7ing first. Okay, time to serve. Everyone selected for service, please come to the thing as soon as possible. And everybody's like, oh god, I gotta work again. Oh shit. So I really do feel like, you know, back in regular Astoltia, that's like 2018, 2017 area or whatever. And I apologize, I'm super stupid. I think earlier in the MSQ story, I thought we were going back to the past in this one. Apparently, this is indeed the future. I mean, it's a different time period. I got it right somehow. But yeah, essentially, we suck now, okay? And we've always sucked, but we suck more now than ever, because we are punishing people for trying to not suck. For going along the journey to not suck. Because, hey, I suck. Why are you trying to not suck, loser? Suck with me. Let's suck together. You know, except nobody really wants to 69. We're all 6-7ing now. Okay. Okay, headed to the service room. Yes, Karuru. Yes, Karuru. Let's follow him. Okay, I'll get back to MSQ cutscene dialogue here, because the dialogue here is actually fucking amazing. This is one of my favorite cutscenes. So let's sit back and enjoy this. You know, how does the comedy from back in the day shape up? You know, if we brought, you know, so some good old comedians, if a Robin Williams came back today to amp you guys up, would it work? Let's find out. Guys, don't get in there. Don't get in the mech suit. Take your VTuber models off. Okay, here we go. Now, cue, play back the memory crystal. Ooh. Showed Hollow's memory crystal. Yo, her eyes. Citizens, who? I've never seen. Who are they? They're eating so much food. Not just rations, but food of all colors. And they're making strange faces. High, jumping, spinning, gathering together. You lost me at high. What? We're smoking? We smoking? Hold on, let me get that. That citizen failed and wasn't punished, but they all saw it. See, like, this is the crazy thing, man. I don't know if I'm the only person who knows how to play off a fail the right way, but Jesus, it's getting bad out here. That's all I have to say about that. It's getting bad out here, man. Are they laughing? Laughing. That word, laughing. It sounds familiar. Right? Last one. This is about to be the best one, the best joke. And now, today's special guest. Let's have him make his grand entrance. The legendary comedian himself, Tom Foolery. All right, let's go back and see what the show actually was. What is this amazing comedy act? Come on, man. Knock my socks off. I'm ready, Tom. Well, hello there. My name's Tom Foolery. I'm not called the legendary comedian for nothing. Get ready to laugh your pants off. Oh, she gulped. She's ready. Captain, I have something important to say. Could you hold the hem of my clothes for a moment? Captain, yes, Captain. Captain, yes, Captain, yes. Hey! Alright, there you go. You're good? Yeah. See, that's the thing with comedy, man. You really have to do the perfect amount, but you definitely can't do too much. You know, there's a place and a time to ham, but leave that shit for Thanksgiving, my guy. What is this feeling? It's like I have emotions. My heart feels warm, and my body is trembling. My body is trembling. My booty is trembling. What? I didn't say that. Yeah, these are the pukas I know. This is my main character for sure now. All right, we're set. Future has been saved. We're good. Citizens, please enter your pods. For the sake of the community, you will obey the orders of Administrator Pukulis. Not a big fan of the government. Sheesh, what bad timing, Mr. Pukulis. Yeah, we were watching something fun. You interrupting us is not good for the community. It is the psychic energy of our citizens that keeps us all going for the continued well-being of the entire... Hey, Akora, this broadcast is way too noisy. Turn this shit off. Turn the TV off. Okay. Elevated citizen registry confirmed. Regularly scheduled broadcast of duplicate C1 has been disconnected. 6-7. Oh. Thank God. Jesus Christ. 6-7 my foot. You're right. Fucking retard shit. How did I ever let such strange sounding phrase fill our... I know, right? Right? That's what I'm saying. We already had some stupid shit. Like, look, we got the yippies and the ha-has and the woo-hoos. Baby! What are we doing, guys? What are we doing, America? Wake the up, America! Jesus Christ, I have so much energy right now. I'm glad I'm recording this. Get this shit out because I cannot go outside, guys. It is... Let me actually check. What the fuck is it? It's 20 degrees outside. Holy... I told you guys I was near the equator, but this winter storm, it ain't playing no fucking games, man. Hey! You don't look like a citizen of Alwyn. Where'd you come from? Yeah, I'm a little tall, I know. Yeah, you're right. You're not a citizen. Hey, is that a recording of yours? Can we have it? Can I have it? Can I get your number? Can I have it? Damn, they just stole that shit. Okay, I was gonna give it to him anyways. You know, y'all need some Netflix, okay? Y'all need some Netflix for sure. Hey, how'd you get into town? Did you escape from the specimen room at the museum? Oh my gosh, look at them! Look at them! Yo, the heads! No, that is so cute. Like, how can you not love this wonderful genre of creatures? Oh boy, look, I'm a puku simp. Whatever you call it, I'm a puku simp. I can't help myself. All right, so the Pookaloos have been ordered us around all this time. Isn't the real one? Oh no! Okay. Oh, what was he saying? That weird stuff. Oh my goodness, the 7-6s. The 7. We're all so stupid. Okay, you showed us images that filled our lives with so much happiness. I trust what you say is true, right, guys? See, all you need to do is some funny stuff, and then everybody will believe you wholeheartedly and unequivocally. That's what Trump did. Anyways, we need to save the real Mr. Pookalos from the sake of our world's happiness. Of course, we'll help you. Pecora, open all locked doors. Hell yeah, Pecora. Doors have been unlocked. Hell yeah, Pecora. However, the doors have been unlocked by duplicate C1 arm were locked with the manager tablet or encrypted and cannot be opened. Oh, so we need the tablet back. That evil duplicate. He's trying to keep baby away from the administrative building. But you might be able to get there through the other way. The other way? What do you mean the other way? I've heard that the off-limits section of the Heritage Reserve leads straight there. I'll ask Pecora to let us through. Come on, guys! Let's go save the real Mr. Pookalos and show him the fun we had earlier. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And you see, this is sort of like the happy-go-lucky, you know, video game Saturday morning cartoon ending to the shit. Because, you know, now they're all virtuous friends. They didn't say, you know, let's get Pookalos back so that we can get back to normal and have fun or whatever. They said, you know, let's show him what we've had, you know? And I feel like that is the underlining evidence of a virtuous friendship, you know? It's like, do I want to share this with him so that he also gets, you know, the good, you know, surplus of resources that I have, or just experience things with me, you know? Like, is it just, you know, we shared this experience together, and that's enough. Like, that's exactly what I needed, right? Which one is that? And I think that's clearly how you can decide, you know, whether it's a utility or virtue. But the pleasure thing, like, honestly, guys, we need pleasurable friends. Like, that's just a fact of life. And I think, you know, to have a virtuous friend, there has to be some sort of, like, underlining nature of pleasure. You know, you have to like being around them to some certain extent, in my opinion. But I know some people like me just don't really like to be around anyone for too long, you know? So I'd say a lot of my friendships, you know, maybe turn from virtuous to a little bit of utilitous in the end, you know, because I certainly wasn't getting pleasure from it, but I could tell they still were. And that is what it is, man. That is what it is. And I have to be honest with myself and not allow myself to get out of that virtuous state, you know, and just be authentic with myself. But if it's not working out, you can just leave at any time. Just like with this channel, man, if it's not working out, if your sub is expiring and you're like, I see these thumbnails and I'm like, they're so fucking lame and I need to get out. You can get out at any time. I'm not locking you in here, okay? I know how to do SEO. I know how to grow. I took a fucking class on digital marketing. And so if I wanted to grow, I would. But I don't. Anyways, let's finish off this cutscene. I'm almost done with the episode. I am surprised that the instinct of their species. Q. With just that, their true nature has been restored. Q. Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. We don't time to space out. Q. Only the real Pookalos has the information of the multiplying hexabees. Hurry up and save him. Q. All right. Getting all angry with me. All right, let's get our sexy asses out to this dungeon. So, I believe what we have to do now is go to the Heritage Reserve. And I think I have a good warp there. No? Yeah, right here. And so, there's maybe 1 or 2 more cutscenes to go through here. But, I might leave you guys before or right after we get through those. Because I think we may just have a dungeon right away, but we may not, right? I'm not entirely sure. If it goes directly to dungeon, then I'll probably just leave you guys there, or I might just leave in the middle of the dungeon, because I really don't want to get us over, like, you know, 45 minutes or so for this one. And we've done quite a bit. Yeah, it just leads us directly to dungeon. So, I will catch you guys next time where we do one of my amazingly favorite dungeons. This one really reminds me of sort of like an airport or something like that. Yeah, this is what we're doing. There'll be a nice little boss at the end, a couple of interesting enemies and whatnot. And there is, of course, a nice little gimmick. But as for me, the Koopa, I will see you next time. Also, yeah, I forgot to mention the cosplay. I already mentioned this probably in the MMO Sleep playlist, but this is our girl, Late Primrose. Very fun streams. Go catch her out. Go check her out. She's got the dogs out. She's got the dogs out at all times. I don't know how you guys stay stable in the stream chats. with them dogs out at all times. Just knowing, just with the knowledge of the dogs. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyways, let me stop gooning. I will catch you guys in the next flip round on the playthrough. This has been your Koopa. I will see you later.
Maybe someone I could best drugs with. Living like a prince, but I'm jobless. Playing my emotions, you a dog bitch. Everybody talking on some gun shit. They don't even know where the bus is. Right now, if I can get that, gotta leave the side niggas out and get back. Splitting on my palms like a Kit Kat. I'm finessing that, we slip that.